And I know what it feels like to just break down. To break down and be sad and sit there and think to yourself, like, wow, like I'm such a loser. Like I told myself I wouldn't do it, and I did it again, and I do it again, and I do it again, I do it again. It's almost as if I cannot control my own mind. I can't control myself. Like I watch myself do this, and I tell myself no, and I can't stop myself. Like I have no control over my body. Yo, what's good, my guys and my gals? Look at me, bruh. It's early. It's 7 in the morning. Now, I made a video similar to this. It was titled, like, lust is killing your gains, which I basically was just talking about, like, it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, lust is killing your gains. You know, it was never really more to it. It's come to my attention that people actually, have this problem. Like, it's actually like a problem. And, yo, my bad, bro. I just look like... I thought as if, okay, let me actually make a direct video on how to beat it, how to help people, what I do, and things of that nature, right? Let me first start off by saying that I don't think anybody could beat lust entirely. And when I say that, I don't mean like, oh, you forever gonna be jacking it. Or if you're a guy watching this, I'm not saying you're gonna be stuck jacking it for the rest of your life. There's just like no way to stop it. And if you're a gal, I'm not saying you gotta as people, we're always gonna have those thoughts. You might see somebody and have that thought. You might get curious and look at something. Subconsciously, consciously just do things, whatever. You might not do things physically, but you might always still have that mental aspect, which I guess you could say is a form of lust if you're just committing it, which I think just happens to everybody. I don't think that's something that you can't get rid of that, bro. Like as a whole, like you just can't get rid of it. Yeah, I don't want people to think that like, like there's something wrong with them or it's like it's impossible or whatever. It's one of those things where it's like if someone's telling you that they do not lust or they never commit lust, just know that they're lying. Like it's not true. It's not true. Everyone does it in some way, shape, or form. A real key factor, especially nowadays, is that you have to get off the social media, bro. Like you just have to. You have to just get off your phone, bro. And the amount of times girls will pop up on my For You page when I don't even watch this kind of stuff. Why are you here? Why are TikTok allowing people to have these type of advertisements where it just forcefully comes on my For You page and I have to watch these girls doing something? It's like, what are you doing? Social media is like lust bait. Like it baits you to do it. It's almost as if it knows as if you just can't control it. So like every like 30 minutes or something, it'll just right in your face that you're like, wow, I gotta do it. I don't know if y'all are following this up, but you gotta stop following it. You gotta stop looking at it. You have to just stop entertaining it. You have to, if you see it and you're a reactive type of person, see it, close your phone, throw the phone, walk out of there. Just get out of there. Or at least at a certain point, stay on social media for a certain amount of hours or a certain amount of time throughout the day, I guess. Just don't let that be something you just stay on, because at a certain point, this is where a lot of people fall short, is because they're just on social media. I would just click not interested, because at a certain point, I used to have like, I remember on Instagram, like my whole like feed, like my whole like search feed or whatever, where it shows like a lot of videos and pictures, was just nothing but girls, bro. Like it was actually it's kind of like, it's so embarrassing now that I ever think about it. This was a couple years ago, but it was still like embarrassing. Like why, like what did I think? Like I don't know, it was just kind of weird now that I'm really thinking about it. But same thing with my TikTok. Like it'll be nothing but like girls in their shorts doing whatever. I'll be sending it to the homies, stuff like that. This is probably all like 2 years ago. It literally all stopped when I started working out. Like when I started working out, clicking not interested on more girl videos and liking more gym videos. So then my whole For You page literally shifted, and like it just literally just took girls off of it. At a certain point, I started probably doing this maybe like a couple months ago, where if I would see something, because I know something, because it's like like at least at one point it was just easy for me. Like it didn't take much for me to just, even if I seen anything, it was just over. What I would do is that if I seen something, I would click on interested and put my phone down for like, and I'll play like the game or something. Like I'll play like a match of something, and then like I would just let my phone just sit for like 15-30 minutes by itself without touching it, and let it just like think about what it just tried to do to me just now. Like I would just not just sit, boom, and then I'll come back, and then, it'll be all good, right? The second thing that I think is very important is that you have to stop being up at night. One thing and I heard Ashton Hall say this before, and I 100% agree, is that nothing good happens at night. If you have not noticed that a lot of this stuff comes out of boredom, out of you just being up at night, having nothing else to do, or maybe you just start feeling like that more at night. If that wasn't obvious enough, you have to go to sleep. Now, here's the next question. How do I go to sleep? I'm not tired. Sometimes doing it will make me tired, and then that's why I do it. Hey, Brad, trust me. I know. I used to say stuff like that and I'll just be like, I'll be jacking for I don't know how many times, bro. It's like until I really just fall asleep. I literally went out to buy some sleeping pills. If I knew I was gonna stay up at a certain point, I would just try to calculate when I think I'll just be done with everything I'm doing and take the sleeping pills like 30 minutes before that. So then by the time I was done, I was just too tired and I would just go to sleep. I'm not saying to do this every night to make yourself go to sleep. More so, if you have a problem with just staying up, then do that to at least kickstart you going to sleep around this certain time at night. So you're not staying up, so you're not doing this, so you're not doing that, because nothing good comes at night. It comes at night. It comes at night in the best way possible. It's insane. It's weird. It's like once you go to sleep and then you wake up in the morning, it's almost as if like you don't care anymore. Like it's like you don't even like, you're not even thinking about it no more. Like, bro, is that not weird? Like, I was there at night, you wake up, you go to sleep, wake up, and then it's like, okay, like, wow, like, I'm a whole new man now. Like, taking sleeping pills is what I did. Like I said, I know it's not something that you should do consistently, but every now and then it's cool to just kickstart it, you know what I'm saying? To make sure you're not staying up at night. Just be active, you know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you're doing something, you know? Go to work, go to school. I guess, see, I would probably recommend something more physical, but I guess it could really be anything because I guess everyone's different. You know, it could be reading, it could be cleaning, it could be watching movies, TVs, playing a video game, it could be playing sports, going to work, going to school, doing homework. It could be a lot of stuff. Just, I would say that just try to keep yourself distracted by things that are actually productive for you. Because if you have healthy distractions around you, then not once are you really going to be sitting there thinking about trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to be worried about it. You know what I'm saying? If you're busy, you have stuff you have to do. Like, you have real stuff you have to take care of. Like, you got actual responsibilities. Like, you're not going to be thinking about like when's the next time that you could just do it. But then again, you know, you might actually have that thought process at the same time though, but I know being busy definitely helps. Makes you start thinking about something else. You're not thinking about fapping, you're thinking about whatever it is that you have to do. And I said this in my one video as well, is that you can always just call people, which is also a form of how I'm saying just try to be busy or have a distraction or a healthy distraction. Just be open about it. You know, like you can always talk to your homies. You can always talk to your homegirls, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you can't tell your homeboys, like, hey, bro, hey, I called you. I was about to fap. I don't want to fap. I called you. Let's play Fortnite. Let's go ahead and play that new 2K26. You know what I'm saying? If you can't say something like that to your homies, then you know you need to, you know, we gotta figure something out here. Or if you don't want to tell them that, maybe it's embarrassing to you, bro, just call them, start talking to them, play the game, whatever. Just use some type of distraction to keep you away from falling into that again and again and again and again. When I used to do it, my homies they would think it was funny, oh, he being serious. Like, yes, I'm being so serious. Like, okay, so I need you to never distract my video ever again. Well, actually, I don't know if I want to tie talking to your homies tied in with the distractions, or if I want to tie it into number 4, which I would say number 4 is more like I said before as well, is putting it out there. That could be talking to your friends, talking to the universe, talking to life, talking to yourself, talking to God, whatever it is you like to do. Pray about it, whatever it is you believe, however you feel like it goes best for you. That can also include meditation, meditating on it. Overall, I would say do not be preoccupied with your fear of doing it. Simply talk about it and put it out there. Do not keep it bottled up inside of you. Talk about it in some way, shape, or form. So you're getting it out of your body. And so you're trying to just hold it in and just fight it. You just sit there like, nah, like, I'm just, It's been like, I don't know how long, y'all, since like just fat. Like, if I'm just being so serious. Like, it started off where I was like, okay, like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to do this. Oh, I actually told a story in the video on what actually made me stop. Now y'all can go back to watch that video so y'all can see it. So I told us something that happened that made me stop, right? Okay, so boom. Now something gave me motivation to stop doing it, right? So then once that happened, once I had the motivation, then it became something like, okay, like I've made it this far without doing it. Then it became a challenge, like a personal challenge. I was like, okay, like let's see how long we can keep this streak going. And then it went from a challenge to a literal lifestyle. Then it became like something I was like, I literally do not think about doing it, at least for the most part. Sometimes it'll cross my mind. I'm so like out of tune on it that I never even act on it. Like I never do it. I haven't done it. I don't think I would ever like watch those type of videos and ever do it again. I'm so sure that like I'm never doing that again. Like ever. It's been so long and I'm like so convinced that it's just never gonna happen. Like the only time that I think that I would actually do something like that is if maybe if I have a girlfriend and she sends me like, you know, private stuff, whatever, like for me to see. And then maybe if she's not around and then like I wanted to, like I felt like that. I wanted to like do it, but then she's not around. So I would like look at her stuff and then that's like the only way that I could see myself actually doing it by myself. That's the only way I could see that happening. But watching videos of other people and stuff like this, cut that out, bro. You're never catching that out of me, bro, ever. It's to the point now where it's not even a challenge. Like, it's not even something that I even worry about or I even dwell about. Like, I could stay up now. I could see stuff and not react. Like, the steps I gave you guys before, like, I don't need that now. Like, I don't need to call somebody. I don't need to go to sleep at a certain point in time. I could look at my phone. I could see stuff. I don't feel the desire or need to actually do anything. I have no desire to actually do it. But like a big thing that really plays into it is just understanding that people are not objects to get pleasure from. Like when you really know how to adapt this mindset, it keeps you away from doing it. It makes you start to have a little bit more morality towards, you know, people. You know, you don't start to see that there's just a greater purpose and just trying to use people to just, they're not somebody that I should just keep using to get pleasure from 5 times a night whenever I feel like it, the things of that nature. What am I doing? Some dudes really got this issue. Like I've heard dudes say stuff like they'll get mad or something. Oh, I haven't had any in a couple days, like in like a week. Or like I'm mad, like they'll start tripping. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? like what? Like they'll start just spazzing out, like whatever. Like, bro, what is wrong with you? Fapping and sex is just like the least most interesting thing in this whole world. Like it has to be something that like it's not as interesting as you just think it is. Like it gets very boring very quick when you just start to realize like there's just more to a person. And honestly, like with me, I used to think that fapping and sex, it was just everything. I thought it was so cool. Knocking this many girls, doing this, doing that. Like it's fun, whatever, right? You start to see that you have the capability of doing so, right? So, it makes you feel some type of way, it's fun, whatever. But I feel as if there's so much better things that you can have or get with somebody than to just make fapping or sex the most important factor. I think there's better feelings that you can get from people that are significantly better. People tripping out because they can't get it, or because they haven't had sex or they just can't get any. It's just insane. Like you're actually insane, bro. Like, are you good? How does you not getting anything start making you act different as a person? Like, how do you start acting more? What's the word? Like, I don't know. Like rabid. How does that even happen? I'm not saying this to say like, oh, I'm like celibate, or I think no, there's like another word. Yeah, but I'm not saying that like I'm just trying not to, or I don't plan on it until a certain point in my life. It's just like I just find interest in people more. And then if that happens, then it happens. Like I'm not really stopping it. I'm not forcing it. I'm not advocating that I don't want to, or that like I don't plan on it. It's just like it feels so much better to me having like, because I'm a very like physical person, I would say. So I would say like it's more important to me to like lay down and cuddle with somebody, or have little small interactions of affection and things of that nature, versus using you just for this one thing. Like But I mean, I guess if you don't like somebody enough, then you would probably never actually feel that. Like you would probably feel like just using them if you just don't like them. 'Cause I definitely know what that feels like too. Like you don't really like somebody, and only thing they really seem to offer is that, and therefore you commit and fall for it because that's all that this person can offer you. It's pretty easier said than done. Where I would just say like if that's the type of company that you have, then just don't have that kind of company. But then again, I could also see how people think that that probably doesn't affect them. It probably doesn't matter. Or they're just like, well, what's wrong with me just doing it all the time or using this purchase for that? It's like, I can see why people would probably challenge that. Trust me when I say, y'all, it is possible. Once you get through like the first phase of it, you're set. And I mean like you're set. Like you're gonna be set free. Like I'm not even joking, bro. Like if I could do it, I know 100% you watching this can do it if you want to. If this is something that I assumed you clicked on it because you wanted to do it, and I know what it feels like to just break down and be sad and sit there and think to yourself like, wow, like I'm such a loser. Like I told myself I want to do it, and I did it again, and I do it again, and I do it again, I do it again. It's almost as if I cannot control my own mind, and my mind. Like I can't control myself. Like I watch myself do this, and I tell myself no, and I can't stop myself. Like I have no control over my body. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what it feels like. If you don't have the motivation, something to help kickstart it, let you challenging yourself be the motivation. Tell yourself, like, I bet. How about this? How about we go 30 days? Let's see if I can go 30 days without this. Let's just see if I can do it. Let's see if I could finally accomplish something in my life on my own without disappointing myself. No one knows about it. It's you, yourself, and I. Let's see if I can commit to something without falling short. Let's start off with a week. You can say a week. Let's say 1 week. Boom, I don't do it. Okay? We made it to 1 week. Can I double that and give it to the next person? Can I do 2 weeks? Can I do a month? Let's try a month. It's gonna get to a certain point where this challenge doesn't become a challenge anymore. It's gonna become something that just becomes your lifestyle. Like you're gonna think, like I could promise you, bro. Like it's gonna become something that just is. And no matter how you're feeling, no matter if you're sad, you're mad, you're happy, or whatever, you will never come back to this. You will never come back to this. Like I promise you will never come back to this, bro. Like it is truly not as important as you think it is. There's so much more to life. There's so much more to people than just wanting to fap to them or use them for that or stuff like that. I promise you there's just so much more. It's up to you to find out if you want to find out. And if you don't care and you don't want to find out, bruh, keep doing you. I don't really care because I know I'm not doing it. I just know that some people have this problem that I see it actually more serious than I thought, before. But yo, y'all could tell me, keep me updated, bro. You feel me? Y'all could, bro, y'all could text me, y'all could comment. You know what I'm saying? I don't read all my comments all the time because sometimes people just be yapping too much. So it looks like as if I'm not always reading them. Or y'all could DM me on Instagram. You could tell me like, yo, I'm gonna start. This my day 1. I made it to day 5. I'm on day 15. I'm on day, yo. Keep the process going. That's pretty much it. I said that's all. Make sure to like, subscribe if you guys do. If you aren't new, make sure you like the video anyways. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.